Ooh, do I need a sticky note to cover her boobies up? Hi everyone, thank you for clicking onto this video. My name's Justin. I'm gonna do another music spotlight video, and today I'm gonna be talking about one of the best rock albums out there. Today we're gonna be talking about Wolfmother. Wolfmother. This is the self-titled debut Wolfmother album by Wolfmother. I think this is one of the best rock albums out there. Before I get into it, I first got into this album before Spotify and before even like iTunes. I would really listen to music through the Pandora station, and I remember getting a couple songs from this album and just thinking that this is really good. I like it a lot. Where can I really like listen to it? And I remember my dad said like, well, doesn't like YouTube have like a function where you can listen to it? I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. And so I remember I think I had to be in late middle school, early high school, because this album's been around since 2005. I believe this album came out October 31st. Am I right, Justin? Of course. I mean, I hate to spoil it, but it is phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. This album really stuck with me, especially since this is an artist wasn't originally in my rotation, because my music that I experienced in middle school is not really what I listen to today, with a few exceptions. And this album just really like stood the test of time. I think this album is wonderful, and I want to talk about why it's so great. I try to do a little bit of research on the people in this band and to see like who they are so I can give them some credit. And I didn't realize that the bandmates changed over the years, and we only have one current remaining member from the beginning, which is the front man named Andrew Stockdale. Andrew Stockdale plays the vocals and the guitar for this album and for every other album. His voice is so like, it's just great. It's a little bit on the higher pitch side of rock and roll, but that's where like rock and roll really kind of like shines, when you have such like a high intense voice. This album is accompanied by Chris Ross. He did the bass and keyboard for this album, and then we got Miles Heskett, who did the drums. You don't really find it too often where you find like such a great iconic rock band and it's just like a three-piece set, and they do such a phenomenal job. I wanted to share some 4 songs that really stuck out to me and really like made this and solidified this album to be one of the best out there. The first song, which is the opening track, which it is honestly one of the best opening tracks for any album. It is called Dimension. It is a song about self-discovery, kind of going through different phases, different dimensions of yourselves, and figuring out who you are. And I feel like that can really apply to basically just anybody. And it's just like a nice hard-hitting song, and it really sets the tone for this album. Then we got one of the another singles, Woman. Honestly, this is probably, I know it's kind of like, oh, you like singles as your favorite? Well, if you heard the single, it is a great song. The song Woman is just phenomenal. There's some conflicting reports that I've seen that the song Woman is based off of a certain woman that the lead singer had some feelings for, but he has also been on the record saying that no, that this song is about his feelings towards Sydney, Australia. So you know, rock and roll is a little bit messy on like the who was the muse or what was the muse. I would like to believe that it was a little bit of both. The next song that really sticks out to me, who I really like a lot, I think I like it a lot more than other people who listen to this album. The song is called Colossal. The song Colossal is about the feeling you have towards someone who feels like a person who feels larger than life. Like you just can't believe that this person represents this and that, and in all the best way possible, where you just have this admiration towards them. And it is one of the heavier songs on this album, and of course I like really hard and heavy music. And the fourth and final song that I really think that sticks out there, I mean all the songs really stick out there, but fourth one that I'm choosing is Love Train. Love Train is a metaphor of all the different emotions that you feel when you're in a relationship, and how he's kind of physically embodying like an actual train as like, oh, this stop, I'm feeling this certain amount of love, or like this sort of like deviation of love. And I really like it, and I just think the bass is really cool and groovy in the beginning and throughout the whole song. So those are my top 4 songs from this album. I think it's safe to say, and most people who have heard this album will agree with me, this album deserves a 10 out of 10. Everyone needs to listen to this. I do like talking about this album to people who like rock music and are not really too familiar with this band. So definitely give it a listen. I mean, of course, I got the physical copy. It's just on a regular black vinyls that I was able to get from a record store. You can get it anywhere, really. Thank you all for listening to me yap. I appreciate it. And let me know if there's any albums that you guys want me to talk about, or an artist that has an album that I have not yet mentioned before. So again, thank you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, Tupac.